Welcome to Movie in Minutez, where we dive into your favorite films with epic recaps. Today, a sci-fi action-packed adventure that follows Captain Mal Reynolds and his ragtag crew as they uncover a deadly secret in a universe ruled by the Alliance. Buckle up for a thrilling ride through space, betrayal, and rebellion, all tied to the mysterious River Tam. Let's jump in. In the 26th century, Earth couldn't sustain its population, so humans colonized a new star system with dozens of planets. The Alliance, a powerful government, unified most worlds, but some outer planets fought for independence. The Alliance crushed them in a war, claiming it was for peace. On one planet, a girl named River Tam sat in a classroom, questioning the Alliance's control. Her sharp mind alarmed her teacher, who sent her to a secret lab. Alliance scientists saw River's genius and experimented on her brain, turning her into a psychic weapon. They stripped her emotions, trained her to kill, and locked her secrets deep inside. River's brother, Simon Tam, a young doctor, infiltrated the lab to save her. Posing as an Alliance officer, he asked about River's progress. When the scientists weren't looking, he dropped a device that knocked them out with gas. Simon grabbed River, who seemed dazed but followed him. As they fled, River sensed danger. 2 guards were coming. Simon climbed to the ceiling, pulling River up to hide. The guards passed, and they dropped to a window where a rescue ladder waited, linked to a hidden ship. Alliance security spotted them, firing lasers. Simon and River scrambled up the ladder just in time, escaping into the stars. The Alliance didn't let them go easily. They sent a ruthless operative to hunt them down. He investigated the lab breach and found Dr. Matthias, the head scientist, had let Simon in, breaking protocol. The operative killed Matthias for his failure, vowing to find River. Her psychic abilities held secrets the Alliance couldn't risk exposing. Meanwhile, Simon and River, on the run for 6 months, found refuge on Serenity, a beat-up transport ship captained by Mal Reynolds. Mal, a former rebel who fought the Alliance, now ran illegal jobs with his crew, Zoe, his loyal second-in-command, Wash, the skilled pilot, Jane, a gruff mercenary, Kaylee, the cheerful mechanic, and Inara, a companion who rented a shuttle. Mal's crew docked at Persephone to resupply. He calmed passengers spooked by turbulence, trusting Wash to land smoothly. Simon approached Mal, begging him to keep River out of risky missions. Mal, needing cash, had other plans. River's visions could predict trouble, making her useful for a heist. He'd taken Simon's deal to hide them, but it brought constant Alliance heat, cutting into profits. Mal planned to rob a security vault on Lilac, secretly funded by the Alliance. The crew suited up, with Zoe disabling cameras and Jane intimidating guards. River sensed a man reaching for a gun and warned Jane, who disarmed him. Mal forced the vault open, but it held little cash. Unfazed, he triggered a hidden door, revealing a fortune in credits. The guards surrendered, and the crew loaded the loot. Trouble hit fast. Reavers, savage cannibals who roamed the galaxy, attacked Lilac. Their ships descended, and screams filled the air. Mal ordered a retreat to their armored transport. A guard begged to come, but the vehicle was full. Mal left him, knowing Reavers would kill everyone. As they sped off, Jane was hit by a Reaver dart and nearly fell out. He pleaded with Mal to shoot him rather than let Reavers take him alive. Mal fired at the ropes tangling Jane, pulling him back. Zoe crashed their transport into a rock to shake a Reaver ship, but another closed in. Just as it aimed to ram them, Serenity swooped down. The crew jumped into the cargo bay, and Simon slammed the door shut. A Reaver lunged inside, but Zoe shot it dead. They escaped, loot in hand, hearts pounding. The crew headed to Beaumonde to pay a contact for info on a safe haven. Mal saw a chance to ditch Simon and River, tired of the trouble they brought. At a bar, River wandered in, drawn to a holographic ad. The ad triggered something, a hidden Alliance code. Her eyes glazed over, and she attacked everyone, moving like a trained assassin. She knocked out patrons, broke a man's arm, and aimed a gun at Mal. Simon rushed in, shouting a safe word, Ada Kuram na smek. And River collapsed. Shocked, Mal dragged her back to Serenity and locked her in a cell. He confronted Simon, demanding the truth. Simon admitted the Alliance had turned River into a weapon, planting triggers in her mind. He'd only learned the safe word, not what else she could do. Mal decided to visit Mr. Universe, a tech genius who could hack Alliance systems. On his asteroid base, Mr. Universe uncovered the ad's code, linked to an Alliance experiment. It was designed to awaken River and expose her location. The operative, watching from afar, had planted it. Mal knew they couldn't stay on Beaumonde. He took the crew to Haven, a mining colony led by Shepherd Book, a preacher and old friend. Book offered shelter, but the next day, Inara called Mal via video, asking for help on a nearby planet. Her voice was strained. She was bait. Mal saw through the trap but went anyway, needing to know who was pulling the strings. Mal led the Serenity crew to the planet where Inara was being held, knowing it was a trap set by the operative. They landed near a temple where Inara, a trained companion, was praying by a fire. She looked calm but tense, sensing Mal's arrival. The operative stepped out, his voice smooth but deadly. He praised Mal's loyalty to his crew, then demanded Rivertam's surrender. He revealed that Serenity was locked in the Alliance's targeting system. If Mal didn't comply, missiles would destroy the ship. Mal didn't flinch. He tossed a decoy pulse beacon to the ground, disabling the lock. The operative, caught off guard, suggested a civilized solution, but Mal shot him point blank. The operative's bulletproof vest saved him, and his soldiers swarmed in. A brutal fight broke out. Mal took a beating, but Zoe and Jane threw flashbangs, creating chaos. Mal grabbed Inara and escaped to Serenity on a shuttle, releasing decoy beacons to throw off Alliance trackers. Back on the ship, tensions ran high. Jane, fed up with the danger River brought, planned to kill her. He crept into her room, but River, sensing him, hid on the ceiling. When Jane entered, she knocked him out with a swift kick. The crew heard the noise and rushed to the cargo bay, finding Jane unconscious. They thought River had fled, but Simon hesitated, trusting his sister. River appeared, gun in hand, facing Mal. He lowered his weapon, seeing her fear. River confessed she was haunted by a word, Miranda. She needed to find it, to unlock the secrets in her mind. Mal had never heard of Miranda, a planet erased from Alliance records. Inara spoke up, revealing she knew its location on the edge of Reaver space, a deadly zone even Alliance warships avoided. Mal weighed the risks. Going to Miranda meant crossing Reaver territory, a suicide run. When Serenity landed, they found horror. Haven was a graveyard. The operative had attacked, killing Book and the colonists. Book, dying in Mal's arms, urged him to fight for what he believed in. Mal's resolve hardened. He ordered the crew to collect debris and bodies, painting Serenity red to disguise it as a Reaver ship. Zoe saw his plan. They'd sneak through Reaver space by blending in. The crew thought Mal was crazy, but he was done running. They rigged the ship with corpses and set course for Miranda. Serenity, now a grim decoy, drifted through Reaver space. The crew stayed silent, hearts pounding, as Reaver ships loomed nearby. The disguise worked. They passed undetected. Miranda appeared, a pristine planet with gleaming cities but no life. The crew landed, finding empty streets and untouched buildings. Bodies lay everywhere, not wounded but calm, as if they'd chosen to die. A faint signal led them to a crashed Alliance ship. River, drawn to it, activated a holorecorder. A scientist's log played, revealing Miranda's secret. The Alliance had tested a drug called Pax to pacify the population. It worked too well. 90% of residents stopped eating, working, or living, wasting away. The other 10% turned feral, becoming Reavers. The Alliance buried the truth, fearing rebellion. River's visions held this secret, making her a threat. Mal knew the galaxy had to know. He planned to broadcast the recording using Mr. Universe's signal hub. They flew to his asteroid base, unaware the operative had beaten them there. He'd killed Mr. Universe but forced him to send a trap message first. River sensed the ambush as Serenity approached. Mal veered toward a Reaver fleet, luring them into Alliance warships waiting near the hub. A massive space battle erupted, Reavers versus Alliance. Serenity weaved through the chaos, taking hits. Wash, piloting with precision, dodged missiles but couldn't avoid an EMP blast. The ship lost power, crashing onto the hub's platform. Wash landed it, saving them, but a Reaver harpoon impaled him. Zoe screamed, pulling his body free as the crew fled. Reavers stormed the hub, chasing the crew into a control room. Mal ordered Zoe to hold the line while he reached Mr. Universe's broadcast gear. Zoe, Jane, and Simon barricaded the door, fighting off Reavers. Kaylee was shot in the leg, and Simon took a bullet saving her. River stayed back, her eyes fierce. Mal found Mr. Universe's body and his robot wife, Lenore, who revealed a backup transmitter. The operative ambushed Mal, shooting him in the back. They fought hand-to-hand, Mal's grit against the operative's skill. Mal landed a throat punch, pinning him, but spared his life. "Watch the truth," Mal said, activating the transmitter. He played Miranda's recording, sending it across the galaxy. In the control room, Reavers broke through. Zoe was wounded, and Jane's ammo ran low. Simon, hit again, collapsed beside Kaylee. River, seeing her brother fall, snapped. She unlocked her full potential, sprinting into the Reaver horde. With deadly precision, she fought, dodging blades and snapping necks, closing the blast door behind her. The crew, battered, thought she was gone. Mal staggered back, bloodied, as Alliance troops arrived. Their commander, seeing the broadcast, ordered a stand-down. The truth had shifted loyalties. River emerged, alive, having cleared the Reavers. The crew stared, awed by her strength. Serenity was repaired, though scars remained. Wash's death weighed heavy, and Zoe wore his pilot's jacket. Kaylee and Simon, healing, grew closer. Inara chose to stay, her bond with Mal unspoken but strong. Jane grumbled but stuck around, loyal despite himself. River, now stable, co-pilot with Mal. The operative, humbled, let them go, his faith in the Alliance broken. As Serenity lifted off, Mal steered into the stars, ready for whatever came next. The galaxy knew the Alliance's sin, and the crew had found purpose, freedom, truth, and each other.